Oh my god. Oh my god. Welcome back, everybody. I don't even know what happened last. We did a whole bunch of stuff. Let's just keep going, I guess. Find Marshall. Good mission. Oh yeah, I think we just had to go through this door. Is that who Marshall is? Oh my god, that's me. What the? How's that picture already up? Bang bang. Oh my god. Oh shit.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Keep what thing? What it? Like whatever that is? Yeah, open this door up, cause I'm gonna go change its attitude. Give me a second. Give me a second. Holy shitballs, it's going nuts in there. Dude, it's going hog wild in there. Calm down. Calm down! Oh! I don't know what that does. Oh, maybe I have to bait it into here. Into like this acoustic soundboard thing. Come here. Come here. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, God. There we go.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshal, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
What in the... What the bleep blop is that? Holy... Oh, God. What happened to the floating orb? Did I blow it up? Oh, there it is. Oh, God, that guy is a suicide bomber. Yeehaw! Oh! 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 Making monkey noises over here. Hot shot. This guy can take it. Holy. Oh, that guy was hungry. Oh, you left sections of the wall untouched.
Heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the lock department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
Hello? Oh. Hello?
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
What is that? What is that? Whoa! That was all skill. Ooh.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal entanglement, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Yeah. Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Ego death from staring at the light box. Cold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Yippers. Hey! Oh! Oh! He's my ally. Oh, did I get him? Oh, thank God. I had an idea that... Oh, that's pretty cool. I had an idea that whatever the item was, it was gonna charm someone in some way, but I didn't know that it was gonna create allies out of enemies. Oh, no.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
That's sad. Oh boy. Okay, I'll read about the Hiss cluster because I think that that's actually pretty cool. Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of Hiss entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. Okay, so it shuts off the damage that they feel. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Astronaut program. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. In the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, an astronaut must undergo a debrief session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that within the astral plane vary wildly between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring with teams encountering aggressive astral entities. Ooh. That sounds kind of cool. Astral chair procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in their chair. 2. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the record process, which can lower the quantity of captured footage. This also prevents recording techniques from viewing the volunteer's face. which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. 3. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. 4. Activate the recording apparatus. 5. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder: do not be alarmed if the length of recording footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. The astral plane exhibition. Ooh, this is getting kind of interesting. I like the astral plane concept. The astral exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but was being stingy with the budget. I'm gonna guess it was like the previous director. However, once we decided to repurpose the space, similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum: new naming conventions have been established for the astral entity known as astral spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Groupthink. This study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experience using a telepathic individual as the subject. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data results from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of and spooky. X-ray light box. Oh. No unique procedures needed. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named. The object allows paratutilitarans to forcefully seize an individual's, consciousness. The seized individual becomes aware to the user. Oh, becomes friendly to the user, maybe. The effect lasts forever. Once released, the seized die as a result of psychic trauma. Damn. The object has no current binder. Janitor named Adi, I'm gonna guess, I don't know, found the object at St. Anne's Hospital in. Soon the building's occupants were, hypnotized? I don't know, by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to the perpetrator and the item. Fatalities numbered in the dozens for operational details. I'm just making all these words up. Precognitive powers. Nadine send this to research for analysis. Reason: my precognitive powers. Urgent. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here. But I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Francis Bertram.
Marshal, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
More of you?
Oh my
Really?
Defend me. Defend me, my son. Goodbye. I'll miss you. Oh, cool elevator design. Hello.
Welcome to the party now. Marshall is right down the hall.
Thank you. Rubber duck. Oh my god. Okay, something about a rubber duck. Rubber duck. Uh-oh. This is an oop. Discovered in the home of Agent after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered the agent was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent has been terminated. Permanently. Were you guys watching me just fight down there? Not doing nothing? Come on. Hello? Dang, you guys are really hunkered down here.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Oh. Awesome.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, there. Oh, mama. Come on, baby. This thing is so fucking cool. You know?
I see the Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Whoa. Where are they coming from? Stop. Stop in the name of the law. Oh my.
Don't stop firing!
Oh shit. Oh. This is a pretty nice office. The Threshold Kids. With the recent arrival of there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young. There are no other four to play with and is expected to learn about a frightening new concept. Solution will require a slow, kid-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce The Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale, and I guarantee will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, people love puppets. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing called rituals. The rituals can vary: numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and casual tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Oh, cool. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my ability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for your expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughn. What is that? Oh, that's the rubber duck! That's the rubber duck!
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Right, lore dump. Let's do another lore dump. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room, and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiments seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way that we predicted. Okay. Oh, I see. I've got to try and match that shape there, huh? Easy.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
It's a rock.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can see. Oh. Okay. So number one, guaranteed to be like the Umbrella Corporation looking symbol. Number two is cube diamond.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
I'm aware. And then you. 5 is like this waning moon. There we go. There we go. First time, first try.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Black Rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Black Rock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
Dang.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Whoa.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Sounds good. I don't really like this girl that much. It seems like she doesn't really have much of a respect for authority, even though she's an authoritative figure. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm a superior ranking, then shouldn't she just answer my questions? Why does she have to bargain with me? Ooh, actually, I haven't talked about this yet, but I have learned something new more recently, especially with audio, with my audio quality on here. I discovered what a high pass filter is and what a compressor is. Fantastic. Those things are awesome. I love them. Tell me in the comment section if you guys think that the audio quality is better or worse. Mostly what was bothering me was like low ticks and breathing sounds especially. Breathing sounds especially were annoying me. Oh, something about hotline. Blackrock prisms. Blackrock prisms, unique formations of black rock distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range to hertz with perfect harmonization. These report analyzes the results of focusing through a harmonized prism onto a methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto imbuing them with properties up the harmonized resonance in the prism will be explored and explained. Wicked.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. It's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
He's losing his marbles, man. He's losing his marbles.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Keep him safe. Like you do with me.
Hello. Oh, I see bogeys on the other side. Oh, goodness. Ooh. Fight for me, minion! Fight for me! No! Minion! What a tragic end. I'll never forget you. Oh my god. Ooh. Easy. Turn it back on. Ooh, look at the light switch. Let's boogie. Uno. Ooh, that's so cool. Dos. Tres. Uh-oh. There's someone outside. If Adi comes out of there. Do 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 do. What the? What does that do? Whoa! Oh my god, I'm tweaking. Whoa, did I just hear something open up? What was that? We should stand just like this, right? Oh yeah! Oh.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
These are crazy. Cease and desist. All right, go get them. Go get them. Something's going on in here. Oh, mama. I'm changing. I'm getting all right. Dude. Where you running? Was that it? Oh my god, what a mess. These extra health pickups though are like very nice. Very useful.
Hey, Faith, up here!
Oh, is it the dude?
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. The visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts, and that the Atlas is of the itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose.
Glad to see you're still you.
Thanks.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz.
Rupert Wells.
Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No, because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Get out of here, you silly goof. You silly goofballs.
Can you please state your names and...
Kevin Horowitz.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility toward Darling's projects is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all the Hedron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meet.
Well enough to move.
Oh yeah? Well, they're gonna have to be, because we are moving out and I am not leaving them behind. Now do what you need to do.
Do what we need to do, huh? Alright. I think that's where we're gonna end today's episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care. Look at that poor guy. He's rubbing his belly.
Hey, remember
My
the deal.
tummy.
You kill a hiss, I buy a shot. Bottom shelf only.
Okay, bye.